Given that college should prepare an individual for employment, consider this a nice gesture from the school for the players that donned their colors for years. After all, it's the least they can do for these potential pros after earning millions from them after each Saturday football game that they participated in. But after watching several pro days, I can't help but wonder, is there a need for it? Now this should be the time that the NFL Combine is in full swing. The who's who of the National Football League flock to Indianapolis, Indiana to assess the physical and cognitive capabilities of the prospects for the upcoming draft. The aspirants perform a number of drills from the popular 40-yard dash to the 3-cone drill. They also answer the Wonderlic test to gauge their mental aptitude. It has been speculated that some free agent deals or even trades happen during the Combine. However, COVID-19 barred the league from having a Combine this year. Given that social distancing is a must to help curtail in spreading the virus, the traditional format of this annual gathering is impossible. However, colleges and universities organize pro days for their players who declared for the NFL draft. So consider it like mini NFL combines happening in different schools and universities all around the country. At least, multiple, sometimes simultaneous pro days lessens the number of people at the venue. Oh, it's possible that the GM will be at one school and his assistant will be at another to be able to cover more ground. Given that college should prepare an individual for employment, consider this a nice gesture from the school for the players that donned their colors for years. After all, it's the least they can do for these potential pros after earning millions from them after each Saturday football game that they participated in. But after watching several pro days, I can't help but wonder, is there a need for it? Seems like the only reason colleges and universities are doing it is to ensure that they control the access to their student athlete. But seriously, what does the pro day prove that a game tape cannot? Answer me. Give me reasons. It's basically 30 minutes of drills for a quarterback and a wide receiver. The coach leads the player through a series of throws, scripted throws that is, starting from the basic to the longer passes. There are moments when the player will roll out before throwing a ball downfield. There are moments as well when they simulate the quarterback scrambling as if the pass rush is coming before making a throw. Has there ever been a player who failed a pro day? And let that simmer in your mind for a moment. I think not, because it is a controlled environment that aims to highlight a player's strengths. Sadly, you can't use that all the time in the National Football League because sometimes the odds are stacked against you. The odds are stacked against you because your opponents might have a strong defense and a fast pass rush that you couldn't have enough time to react. You have to adjust on the fly. Sure, you can showcase your rocket arm during the pro day just like JaMarcus Russell did before. But will it be the same throw when somebody is coming for him? When pressure is coming from his weak side? Will this player be able to make the same throw as the throws that he made on a pro day wherein there are no defenders coming for his life? That's the type of adjustment that you can only see in-game. That's why game tape review is so better than pro days. Prospects are at a relaxed environment come pro day. Come to think of it. Even if there are scouts or general managers around them, they call the shots. Their coaches run them through the proceedings of the afternoon. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes to about 1 hour and that's it. Therefore, there is less pressure when making those throws because they are doing it at a relaxed environment that they control and nobody is gunning for their head. On the other hand, reviewing the prospect's game tape will not only reveal his physical mechanics and tendencies. Instead, it will also showcase how he adjusts on the fly when the play breaks down or when a defensive lineman breaches through the pocket. That kind of ingenuity will separate winners from losers, after all, not a rocket arm. Likewise, if you want to talk to a prospect, why not invite the player and his agent to their facility? Better yet, given the situation that we have right now, schedule an online call because it's still a form of communication after all. If you went to a pro day because you want to talk to a player, you know that there are other means to have a conversation. Remember, you are the only one giving them the opportunity, and they will say yes to however you want that conversation to have done. Therefore, it's time to assess the importance of a pro day. Is it really vital? Is it really essential? Is it really important? It's an excess practice that does not add to what scouts already know. Of course, the media loves it because it gives them additional stories in a slow off-season. They get to cover something in a slow news day. For sure, front office personnel can use the time to conduct other important tasks. If one day the demand for pro days become low, then the practice may proceed its natural death. If there's any other benefit that pro days add that game tape and thorough scouting doesn't, I'm all ears. I rest my case for now that pro days are a waste of time. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the What's on Sports channel, and share this video if you would like other people to listen to what we have to say on What's on Sports. Once again, this has been your sports nerd, Lance Fernandez, always telling you that life is a ball. Never give up until the final buzzer.